Fine coach. He came to us with the Pittsburgh Steelers from the University of Pittsburgh.
Perez rifles one, caught by Quentin Patton. He was the star last week in the receiving corps, had 4 catches, 107 yards. 16-yard pickup. Look at this pass.
What I like about
for Birmingham, Perez in the gun. A lot of time now, close quickly. Ball popped loose momentarily, and it's Carter Schultz with his 2nd sack. Guy, it's been told he's been undersized his entire the end of the 3rd quarter. Buonio again. He'll get it. Buonio trying to get to the edge. Does so. Turns it upfield. Buonio on the run.
We've got to finish this and put our foot on their backs.
You give it to Richardson. And did he get across? It is a touchdown or not? What's the call here? Richardson is across. Touchdown, Birmingham. The Iron has the lead.
When your offense struggles throwing the ball.
I don't blame him.
When you're not feeling well, coach. When you're
2 years with the Dolphins, he was traded to Baltimore. A couple of big plays, forces a punt. It's Pearsonell receiving. Pearsonell greeted quickly. The ball is loose. It was stripped by Saunders, and it's in the end zone. Who's got it? It is, what's the call? Salmon ends up with the ball. I thought Summers had it initially. Touchdown, Birmingham.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. It is over the play as a touchdown.
Oh, this team, O-line and D-line. It showed up today. Little play action. Perez under duress gets the pass off. It's caught by Richardson. He's got room to run. Richardson down the sideline to the
underneath zone there, played by the Birmingham Iron there.
Rico with his 4th punt of the game. It is dropped by Bray. A scrum for the football. Bray had it slip right through his hands.
Recovered there.
Andre Tolliver, I believe, recovered it.
Literally, Maurice, last week we did the Salt Lake Stallions game versus the Arizona Hotshots, and when Salt Lake fumbled a punt, off that punt was the turning point in the game. We'll see how that affects this football game here today.
Coach, as a young punt returner in the NFL, this is one of the toughest things to do because you have to trust the guys in front of you are going to do your job. Because my job is to look up and catch the ball, but if you ever get it, I expect them to do the same.
2nd and 7. Here's Allen. Little screen set up for Oliver. He's got a lot of room to run. Gets a block. Oliver inside the 5. Big pickup for Salt Lake. 19 yards on the screen.
Really a nice job.
Buonio finds a hole and touchdown, Salt Lake. Joel Buonio with the first score of the game. And a 3-yard rushing touchdown.
You hear great job O-line because all Buonio had to do was start to the left on his inside zone footwork and just wave back to the backside A-gap because everyone's wiping everybody down here. Here we go. Buonio's going to go like this, but all these guys, they're going to take everything this way. He's just going to cut backside.
Maurice, what you said, I heard you say wave. He kind of rode the wave all the way back. That's what I always hear the offensive coaches talking about, is ride that wave and let it happen.
It's called Allen throwing the ball. He'll give it this time to Buonio, and Buonio's got some room to run. It's a 1st down and more for Joel Buonio.
Here now with the Salt Lake Stallions trying to spread them out a little bit and isolate.
Little play action. Allen finds his man. That's Pearsonell. He steps out from 27. And it's mishandled. The snap was low. Rico, the punter, heaves one. And an incomplete pass. And Salt Lake has a drive stalled. Looked like the snap from Colton Taylor was low. And the Stallions come up empty. A gift for the Iron of Birmingham. They'll take over at their own 9 when we come back. The ball. And Perez, in the play action, turns and fires, got his man. Wesley Saunders, the ball pops out, recovered by Salt Lake. The question is, was he down or not? Close one. Trevor Riley recovers the fumble. Colton Taylor, the snapper. Rico, the holder. Kick is up, and it is wide left, very wide.
Be out of time.
Long snapper. It's a good one. And they do kick it away. And this is Pearsonell. Does he have some magic here? Time has expired. Pearsonell's got to take it the distance. And that's it. And it's a win for Birmingham. Improbable victory for the Iron.
They can. That's a big, strong front, and they're getting some pressure.
Wolford throwing on 3rd and 7, has a man at the 30-yard line, ball's on the ground. Looks like Memphis recovers, so the Hotshots had the first down, and then the ball was fumbled, so what a turn of events here.
8 yards out, it is up, and it is good. Those are the first points of the season for the Memphis Express as they take the early lead for Wolford in the offense. And he's going to take a shot here. And that is picked off by Memphis. Channing Stribling with the return inside the 20-yard line before he's finally taken down by Ross. Singletary's troops, pretty big underdogs in this game, off to a great start, Coach.
And the defense by Memphis, they cracked the code. Hot shot defense.
Manzo Lewis, the fullback, in there. Reversing field is Stacy. Nice cut there. Stacy picks up 6. Be cool. That was it. Back in my high school days, everybody had to have the starter gear. Manzo Lewis and Stacy in the backfield once again. This is going to be Stacy. Leads a tackle in the backfield. Cuts inside. Zach Stacy in for the touchdown. First TD of the season from Memphis, and they're up big early.
This is all Zach Stacy here now. Fans are getting excited about
A much better understanding of this roster. Wolford taken down inside the 5-yard line. How quick was that? Anthony Johnson making his...
A bit in their protection so far.
Malcolm Bunch and Bryce both out with injuries at this one, and that looks like it was very close to being picked off, and it is indeed an interception.
draws can do some damage.
So Hackenberg is back in at quarterback. Getting some help here from Zach Stacy, the former Rams running back, with his longest run of the game down to the 25-yard line.
Great answer. Great answer for the drive with the hot shots and the touchdown.
And 3. Hackenberg rolling to his right, pressured, decides to run it, and Hackenberg decked after he's in the end zone. Touchdown Memphis. Flags flying everywhere. You knew that was coming. Tremendous, tremendous individual. Again, working with 4 wide receivers is Hackenberg. Hackenberg fleshed out of the pocket, eludes 2 tacklers, spins out of a potential sack. And then Hackenberg puts the ball in the deck as we had flags flying, picked up the first down, and then loses the ball. Cook again turns the corner, picks up the first down and more, still on his feet as he is inside the 50 before he's finally shoved out of bounds. And that, the biggest run of the season. Wolford gonna throw, has a man. Pass complete. Ross making amends for the earlier penalty. Down to the 40-yard line first. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw, complete. Trying to get in the end zone, and he does. Rashad Ross, 2 touchdowns last week for Arizona. Wolford to throw, complete over the middle. Tim Cook, touchdown, hot shots.
Yeah, they got him on the angle route there with the back coming out of the backfield. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
Smitty sounds so disappointed when he has to talk about missed tackles, Coach.
This is that little inside. Yeah, how about that? Oh,
He's
they got the outside.
And he gets in for the 2 slow start. They are playing without both starting tackles. Wolford back to pass again, has a man wide open, breaks a tackle, and that is Josh Huff, the former Philadelphia Eagle. One more tackle inside the 20, and down at the 6-yard line, Josh Huff with the biggest play of his Alliance career for Arizona. They're going to keep it on the ground, and they're going to be glad that they did so, because Justin Stockton doing some things as he breaks into the house from distance. My goodness, what a run from the kid from Texas Tech.
Yeah, the draw is the play right now. They've gotten 2 huge chunks out.
On their squad, their practice squad through their Super Bowl run. Dumped off here. This is Farrell. Farrell puts his shoulder down. And Farrell still on his feet. What a run by him. He came off the field and fall into that block. And a ton of room here. And toward the goal line is Farrell. And they say touchdown. Kenneth Farrell takes it in. As San Antonio draws first blood here in the Alamo Dome.
A great zone rushing attack. Number 59 goes upfield for the Apollos. That's going to be Earl Okine. He's going to play the quarterback on his own read, and that's what opens up the cutback for Farrow to go up and over the top in what looks to be.
See what Woodside does here on 2nd and 8. Loads and fires, taking a shot. And coming up with a catch, DeMarcus Ayers with a beautiful grab. Pulled it in with one hand.
Wow, what a beauty from Ayers. The coverage cannot be any better. Unbelievable. Mark Myers Jr. in the slot. Great body position. The ball placement from Woodside was incredible, and then the one-handed effort. I think that's the one thing you love to see these wide receivers finishing. Man, anytime you get a tight split by the receivers with an offset back, you've got to know that they're going to run a pick. Interesting.
Yeah. 3rd and 8 here for Marquise Williams. North Carolina product steps up. Now he's going to take off. He was great at running the ball in, throwing it in Collins, and he picks up a huge run out to the 42-yard line.
To close that distance, and the Commanders are taking advantage of that.
Guy had a sack and 5 tackles last week against Atlanta. Now Williams eludes the rush, and Marquise Williams, another big pickup, and he converts on 3rd down to the 35-yard line of Orlando. Woodside escapes and dumps it off, and it's caught. A big gain here.
So they've got to extend this drive.
They do. Gilbert, the ball stripped out, picked up, and taken back for a touchdown. Joey Mboo. The scoop and the score after the strip of Gilbert, and San Antonio's defense, 6 sacks a week ago, 3 picks. They come up huge here, and it's a 10-point lead. See what they do here. Gilbert throws it into the corner, and it's taken away as he inbounds. And they say Woodside fires, open man, catch is made inside of the 20.
And start throwing the ball vertically down the field.
Here's Gilbert doing just that, right on cue. Art's got him in wide open, right in the bucket, and it's caught by Charles Johnson. A strike from Garrett Gilbert, and a 1st down and goal.
Yeah, watch number 41, Bowsby. You've got to get out of your back pedal. And they're running right at him, and I keep going at him.
On the ground, and Orlando powers in for the touchdown. Davion Smith, game on. 12-6 now, early goings of the 2nd quarter. And the former Wolverine powers his way.
Is really when the offense started to get on track.
Here goes Gilbert back to work. From the 25, takes a shot right down the middle. Beautiful ball delivered, and it's Jalen Marshall in the open field, inside of the 20-yard line. Devontae Bowsby, the tackle, saved the
16.
0 for 2 is Orlando on 3rd down. Pressured Gilbert. Chucking one out there. The receiver had to wait for it, and Johnson's... Well, I'm glad we're here. I'd like to hear that. Gilbert stands in, taking a shot. Got a man out there. Perfect throw. Beautiful ball delivered to Charles Johnson. Yeah, take aim, as they say in Orlando. He is having a monster day. Gain of 4. Garrett Gilbert back in the game. Gilbert dumps it off over the middle. Catch is made by Charles Johnson. He has had a monster day.
The set.
Here's Gilbert. He's going to fling it downfield. Got his man. Catch made. Chris Thompson. Stopped by Jordan Thomas, but on 1st and 10. Open man catch. Touchdown. Jalen Marshall. Marshall. And we are tied up as he beat Curtis Drummond with 7:49.
With option routes.
Good side, coming away, it's intercepted! Intercepted! And taken back for the touchdown! Keith Reeser, the pick six! 2 games and 2 pick sixes for the Orlando Apollo defense.
Watch the isolation here to the left.
Right there they go, and that's an easy one for him. The Ernest Johnson outside, puts his foot in the ground. Look at this young man run inside of the 40-yard line. Ernest Johnson stopped by Joel Lanning, but a big pickup and a first down.
So Wadley is in the backfield now. And Sims flips it. That ball is loose. And that's a failed try. Incomplete pass.
Really on the field was an incomplete forward pass.
6 total plays and 1 interception as Philip Nelson is now back for his second series. He's going to tuck it and he's going to run. And Nelson, who ran for 10 yards last 12 on 3rd and 11. This is 3rd and 9. And he's going to let it go down the left sideline. And it's complete to Nelson Spruce for a first down. 2nd and 4. Sims up the seam. Ball up in the air and picked off by Moeller, his second pick of the season. Had one last week, and here he gives San Diego a shot with 51 seconds left in the second quarter. It was intended for Irvin Phillips. Curtis Michael with the hit. Now though on his own 48. Nelson has time. Lets it go. That's complete across the 40 into Atlanta territory. That's going to be good to make this a 9-6 game. And Hagman is right through the uprights, and it is good. He is 2 for 2. Escobar shifts to the left of the line. The tight end, 89, the former Cowboy. And Nelson throws complete to Escobar, who goes airborne. And he gets a first down to the 30 and a gain of 13.
Hurdling a defender.
Nelson now takes a shot down the left side, and that one is caught by Brown inside the 5. Pocket collapse, gets away from Barnes. Nelson throws it back over his shoulder, and Jeff Luke almost had a pick. What is that? What in the wide world of sports is that? Got away from Barnes initially, and then the linebacker McCord had him by the waist, and just, I mean, Escobar actually had 55 a week ago. Across midfield, and it's going to be Gardner again, slipped in the backfield, put his foot in the turf, and Gardner is running hard again. He looks to be about a yard shy.
With an arm, and they're getting a man on a man, and he's running to the daylight there.
Watson again. Watson has a first down. Watson drags Graham for a couple of extra yards, and he has Gardner and Watson in the backfield. Watson's the up back. He flips it to Gardner, who gets around left end. That's a first down. That's a touchdown. An 8-yard score for Jaquan Gardner, the first fleet trip to the end in blood. Then Nelson started to slide behind the line of scrimmage, something you don't often see. As Gardner has big room over the left side, across the 30, the 20. Gardner down inside the 10, a gain of 30. Gardner, who had a touchdown earlier, only touchdown of the year for the Fleet in the backfield. Nelson, delay, Gardner, 5. Gardner reaching for the end zone, and he is in. A 7-yard score. Sims pressured. Sims dropped. Matt Sims on a 4th and 13. They are going to go for it. Need the 35. Sims will be sacked. And that's it. It's a turnover on downs as DeMontre Moore gets there. Dottie Eggman's on for a 33-yard field goal try. He has made his previous 3 today, and he makes this one as well.
Up big last week as the 3rd down receiver.
He's number 89. That ball is going to be picked off, however, just lofted it up in the air, and Carlos Merritt from Campbell had that fall right into his hands. As easy a pick as Diego turned the ball over 3 times, 3 picks last week, plus a muff punt, plus 6 sacks. Here's the first turnover of the day, and Sims gets it back, sudden change, and fires a rocket to Monte Crockett on the sideline for 25.
We like that, you know. Maurice usually likes to run it first, but I say you take the shot early.
And he gets it into the red zone inside the 20, 19-yard line for Sims as he takes a shot up the seam. It's caught. It is a touchdown for Malachi Jones.
Sims just puts the ball right where it needs to be. His receiver makes a really good catch here and takes the contact.
So Wadley is in the backfield now. And Sims flips it. That ball is loose. And that's a failed try. Incomplete pass.
Really on the field was an incomplete forward pass.
Really played well in last week's football game versus San Antonio.
And a perfect example of a guy that the Alliance is meant for, getting a second chance, a second look, as Nelson is sacked back at midfield as an NFL linebacker. Was an interception of Ryan Fitzpatrick. Play clock at 0. Sims gets it off, gets away from a sack, but can't get away from that one as Sheelan Robinson out of Purdue drills him and takes him back. There's a flag out. The play clock was at 0 and Nelson on 3rd and 11. Spruce underneath, turns upfield with a flag down, and for now, with the ball out, has a first down across the 30. Atlanta's saying back the other way as we try to sort this out. Guy you think would stick eventually in the NFL. You had him in the Senior Bowl a couple of years ago, 35 touchdowns for Iowa, and here is Wadley again. Wadley has room over the 30. Wadley spins at the 20. Akram Wadley is pushing his way inside the 10 for Atlanta.
Some great open field moves. Nice pirouette spin there like he's a ballerina, coach.